So the other day, I was playing Titanfall. Titanfall for the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the PC, but not for the PS3 or the PS4. I was playing attrition, kind of came into the map a little late, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll record it, and then I found a pretty cool little section I wanted to share with you. This guy had just killed me. He was on top camping. He went flawless up until I killed him right now. We're evacuating right now, but hold on. Hold the video. Hold up. Freeze. You see this this Titan in front of me? That's an Atlas. He's got his damage core on, as you can see by the glow. And as you can see right here, he has a little bit less than half of his armor remaining. So, what do you do in this situation? You going to engage him face to face? I'm in a strider. I don't think so. So I'm going to use this rock to kind of let him shoot some ammo, get his clip down, and he's going to smoke himself because he's dumb, but eventually, see, I get my shield to recharge. He's going to run out of damage core, and that's fine. Once he runs out, then it's a Strider versus an Atlas with slightly less of armor remaining, and he's done. And that's really what you need to do. If you see a glowing Titan, if he's an Atlas, he's got damage core. If he's an Orc, he's got shield core. And if he's a Strider, he's got dash core. You're going to have a little bit of a disadvantage, and you're going to need to be able to deal with that. Don't deal with them head on. Look at this, I'm going to kill him. Ha ha ha, that's what you get. You suck. Don't deal with them head on. Just kind of evade until their core goes away. Anyway, back to the map. I start with a LMG, satchel charge, explosive pack, warpfall. I got the slammer on my LMG HCOG so I can aim down sights faster. That's my pilot loadout. And I'm running the Strider dash quick charger big punch combo with the cluster missile electric smoke chain gun with the extended magazine. This is my go-to class nowadays because I'm just trying to have fun. Why am I using an LMG? I've gotten good enough where I can kill pilots with it, and that's cool. Love killing pilots, but what I really like to do, especially if I'm playing with some good guys, which is not during this map, I like to take out Titans as a pilot. I find that it really frustrates people. And here's an example of, you know, the aim. You just gotta be a little patient. If you're gonna run up on somebody and you guys see each other at the same time, a lot of times with your LMG you're not gonna win that battle. But if you're spraying and praying on some grunts or something and some pilot detects you, you're gonna have not only bullets still in your clip, but you're probably gonna be able to take him out as he comes around in the corner. And I'm bouncing around because I thought I heard a pilot. Turns out it was just a grunt with a shotgun, and I'm just doing my evasive stuff. This is why I like Titanfall. Evasion. Your evasion is that of Unreal Tournament back in the day. I don't know if you guys ever played that game. It's a lot similar to that. You have so many maneuvers you can do to get out of the way. The time to kill is not like Halo. It's like COD. So it's kind of a mixture of COD and Unreal Tournament. Look at this sniper. See, when that sniper went off, what I should have done was check my radar to see where that bullet came from. But if I would have been standing there and where I just was for an extra second, I would have been dead from a headshot. Got a little lucky there. As it was, I have no idea where that pilot is. But I decided to evacuate the area. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I've been having some issues with my parkour skills. I need to work on that. Anyway, I should be coming up on a Titan pretty soon. Actually, I'm going to drop down and then jump back up to the top. But I'll be encountering my first Titan very soon. And this will be kind of fun. I can show you exactly what to do in this kind of situation. So, like I said before, I got satchel charges and the explosive pack. The explosive pack, instead of having 2 satchel charges, I'm going to have 3. That's important. And I'll show you why. I'm going to zip line over to here. Turn around and look, there's a Titan over there. Okay, I have locked my sights on this Titan. I'm gonna go take him out. He's engaged, so he's not gonna be able to see me. If he's not engaged, I'll go invisible first. Now here I am. There's a new symbol up on the top, a little red upside down triangle that lets you know you're on an enemy Titan. You shoot him down with the LMG. You throw 3 satchel charges inside of him and jump off. He came out to try and find me. I waited a little bit, and boom, took out him and his Titan. His Titan's in doom status right now. But the reason why I waited, because I saw he got out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna run away and wait for him to try to attempt to re-embark onto his Titan, and then I'll blow up the satchel charges. And my strategy worked out great. Now here I am rolling around with my Strider dash quick charger, running in all kinds of stuff. I think I might have been lagging a little bit. I had all my bars but I was lagging. Look at that big punch cluster missile combo, and he's just going to decide he's going to jump off a cliff. I don't get the kill, but I get the attrition point. Moving around, hey, I don't know I forget what's going on here. There's a lot of dead time on this game. I don't know what it was about playing this game, but it seemed like I kept not being in the area that I needed to be to get into some good engagements. But yeah, look at this. This is how you take out turrets. Cluster missile and then shoot until you see that the turret energy level is to about a quarter. You don't need to shoot anymore because your cluster missile will take the rest of it out. Of course, it's only going to give you 1 attrition point. But the other thing it's going to do, which I love, is it's going to make the enemy pilots want to go back over to this turret and re-enable it. So I'm going to hang out near the turret, see if I can get them. Little bit of lag there, tried a big punch and missed, but hey, I heard this guy disembark, so I'm going to shoot him. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Some of these noobs, look at my controller, what's going on with my controller? Some of these noobs think that energizing a turret is good. There's really nothing good about it. Yeah, it's gonna, if you're hanging out and camping somewhere, maybe this turret's gonna let you know about if there's an enemy coming, because it'll start shooting towards the enemy. And you hear your turret, you just activate, you hear it shooting, and you're like, okay, there's an enemy coming. So that's about it. That's about all it's good for. Look, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? There's a turret, and it's not occupied by anybody. And oh yeah, same dude coming over to try to energize the turret. Dumb. This guy's noobs. It's the best way to describe him. So the guy disembarked from his Titan when I'm sitting there trying to punch him so we can try to turn on a turret. Noob. Don't mess with turrets. There's one exception to turrets, and I know there's not a lot of turrets on a lot of maps, but if you're playing training ground, if you have all 4 turrets up, it's likely, very, very likely, that you're not going to have enemies on the roof, because they're just going to have a hard time evading turrets all the time. There's a burn card you can use called Double Agent that'll make it so turrets don't shoot you, or Auto Titans, or a lot of the other grunts and specters and whatnot. But not everybody's going to be running that. I run it all the time on training ground because I love being on the roof. If I don't have a Double Agent card, I hate being on the roof when the enemy's just running around setting up turrets. I hate it because I got to constantly evade them. So that is really the only time I could think of where turret domination is a good idea. Any other time, it's just like, what's the point? It takes a long time to hack it unless you got that little perk set up. I forget what it's called. That tier kit where I forget what it's called. Like the knife thing, the super fast knife. It takes forever to load it. And what are you gonna do? I mean, it's not really gonna kill anybody. It's just gonna annoy people, and a lot of times Titans are just gonna kill it. Look at me trying to jump on that guy. Look on his back. Okay. Pay attention. If you're trying to get on a Titan and it's not working, don't blame it on the lag. It's likely that one of your teammates is already on a Titan, or that Titan has an enemy on him. Or, you know, one of your enemies. So one of his teammates is on him already. This is another sequence that makes me mad. Here I am. When somebody ejects, they have the advantage if you can't see them. And that's exactly what happened here. That guy just ejected and he kicked me. I don't know why people kicked. It's like, oh my god, panic, melee! If somebody's ejecting from their Titan and you don't know where they are, you lose contact with where they are, they have the advantage. They're above you, they can see everything that's going on. Your best bet is to get indoors and just wait for him to maybe come through the door, or just stay where you are and maybe he'll start shooting at you and you'll be able to pick him out on the radar like a good general location. I don't know what happened with these satchel charges. They just decided to just disappear, drop on the floor under this truck. That's bunk. I hate it when that happens. What should have happened was those satchel charges go inside, there are 3 of them and it takes it out, but whatever. What was I talking about? Bunch of stuff. I got all kinds of tips and tricks today. That ejecting thing is very important. Going back to talking about jumping on a Titan, you can't get on them because one of your teammates is on there or one of the enemies on there. That is a good tactic. Some of you have maybe run across one of them Titan burn cards where you can start off a map with a Titan. I like to use those on Fracture because I hate running around on Fracture. It's not very parkour friendly. It's just too big. I love getting in a Titan and trying to shoot them pilots that are running across those vast open spaces. You can get like a real big head start on attrition using a Titan. Anyway, if your buddy drops a Titan, something that'll really help him out a lot, go ahead and jump on the back of his Titan. Turn around and let them know, like, you're going to be able to see invisible pilots, and you can let them know, hey, there's an invisible pilot if you got a microphone on. A lot of people don't have microphones, I get it. But more than ever, nobody's going to be able to rodeo him because you're there. And they're not even going to know that you're there, so they're going to try to rodeo him. They're going to jump up and bounce off, and he's going to be like squishing people and Titan punching them. It's going to be so hilarious. Titans are magnets. Especially when a game first starts, they're magnets. Pilots just want to jump on their backs. And it cracks me up every time. Because I'll be on my buddy's back or something, and I can see these pilots trying to jump on, and I keep hearing squish, 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 because he's taking them out. It's great. It's a great tactic. I recommend trying it out. Anyway, also if you got like somebody on your team who's like got some lag issues and they're not really performing very well and they just seem to get a lot of deaths or whatever, tell them, hey man, get on my Titan. That's really the most safest place for them. Hey, look, talking too much. Map's over. There I went, 8 and 7 for Titan kills, 2 deaths, and yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all.